In a courtroom in Abuja, something happened that may just change the future of Nigeria's most talked about trial. Yes, you heard that right. The Federal High Court has just rejected key evidence brought by the federal government against Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the IPOB. And no, this is not a minor ruling. This is a big, in fact, it may be the most important legal blow the federal government has suffered since the case began. In this video, we break it down in simple English. What exactly happened? Why did the judge throw out the evidence? What does it mean for Kanu, IPOB, and the future of this country? If you're watching from Nigeria, the UK, or the US, stay with us. This case has international implications. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. What's happening in Nigeria must not be hidden. What really happened in court? On May 29, 2025, Justice James Omotosho made a ruling that took both the prosecution and the public by surprise. Here is the summary. The federal lawyer Sura Seida San tried to submit a statement allegedly made by Kanu, but Kanu defense, led by Paul Erokoro San, challenged it, saying the statement was extracted without a lawyer present. That is a major red flag. According to Erokoro, this violates the Supreme Court earlier decision, which said by confession or statement made without legal counsel present cannot be admitted as evidence. So what did Justice Omotosho do? He ruled in favor of Kanu. He said, and I quote, ACJA used the word, I cannot close my eyes to the Supreme Court cleared position. A lawyer must be present. Boom, case it, evidence rejected. Let's take a quick trip back. The Administration of Criminal Justice Act, ACJA, of 2015 allows some flexibility in how statements are taken. It says a lawyer may be present, but here is the twist. The Supreme Court has already interpreted this section and said that for a confession to be valid, a lawyer must be present. In Nigerian law, once the Supreme Court make a decision, every lower court must obey it. That includes the Federal High Court. Justice Omotosho followed the rule of law. This is not just a technicality. It is a bold reminder that not even the government is above the law. If you believe in power of the judiciary, hit the like button right now. The federal case had relied heavily on what they claim Kanu said under interrogation. Now, with that statement out, what's left? No direct confession, no legal statement admitted in court, no backup evidence clearly linking Kanu to violate. The federal government will struggle to prove its claims. And remember, in a criminal trial, the burden of proof is on the government. They must prove guilty beyond reasonable doubt. This ruling just made that task 10 times harder. Share this video with someone who needs to hear the truth behind the headlines. What this ruling really means for human rights in Nigeria. This isn't just about one man. It is about the principle of fair tribal due process and human dignity. For years, human rights groups have said the federal government is violating Kanu's rights. Arrested through extraordinary retention, deny bail, repeatedly deny proper access to his legal team. Now, the court is basically confirming something isn't right. This is a win, not just for Kanu, but every Nigerian who believe in the rule of law. If you believe no one should be above the law, not even the federal government, drop your view in the comments section. IPOB reaction, a celebration in the southeast. As expected, IPOB supporters didn't stay silent. Across cities like Aba, Onitsha, and Enugu, small gatherings broke into celebrations. For them, this isn't just a legal victory. It is emotional validation after years of being labeled enemies of the state. Some shouted, "Justice is coming." In statements, IPOB leader said the court's decision was proof that truth cannot be buried. Whether you agree with IPOB's mission or not, one thing is clear: this ruling has energized a movement. International attention, the UK, USA, and the diaspora. This case isn't local anymore. From the UK Parliament to Washington DC, lawmakers and right activists are watching. Many Nigerians in the diaspora are asking, why is Kanu still in custody if key evidence has been thrown out? Is Nigeria obeying international law? The US State Department has previously expressed concern over the legality of Kanu's arrest. Now, with this court ruling, the pressure will likely increase. Nigeria's human rights image is under the spotlight again. Hit the bell icon because more international reactions are coming. DSS under fire again. The Department of State Service, DSS, is in a tight spot. For over 3 years, they have detained Kanu under tight conditions. Despite court orders for medical care, better treatment, or even transfer, the DSS has resisted. Now that the court has rejected evidence collected under questionable conditions, many are asking, has the DSS been violating Kanu's rights all along? If you have ever feared the abuse of security power in Nigeria, this case should make you sit up. Drop a comment with your views. What happens next? The road ahead. Let's talk about the next move. The trial continues, but the federal government's position is weaker. Kanu's legal team may renew their application for bail. More international voices will demand his release. IPOB and other activities will increase pressure, but there is more. Politically, this ruling could force the government to consider negotiation or risk turning Kanu into a martyr. Do you think the federal government will back down? Drop your prediction below. You can't beat the system by breaking it. Let's be real. The federal government tried to bend the rules to break Kanu, but the system clapped back. That is the beauty of the rule of law. Even when the political system seems broken, even when power is abused, there is still hope in the courts. As one analyst put it, in trying to destroy Kanu's defense, the government destroyed its own credibility. If that hits you hard, smash that like button. Justice wins when power is restrained. Political fallout, what this means for 2027 and beyond. Make no mistake, this ruling will have ripple effects. Pro-Biafra sentiment will rise. Federal government critics will say, we told you Kanu was being framed. His artists may become more politically defiant, and come 2027 election, this ruling may become a symbol of resistance, especially if Kanu is still held despite this clear-cut victory. Could this case reshape Nigeria's future? Let's debate in the comments. Here is the bottom line. This isn't just about Nnamdi Kanu. This is about justice, due process, the dignity of every Nigerian. The court has spoken. The federal government can't bend the rules to win a case. So what next? We stay alert, we keep asking questions, and we keep demanding the truth. Like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated. Share this video in your WhatsApp groups, Telegram, Facebook. Let the people know what is really happening. This is not over. This is just the beginning.